DCA adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh, why are you not looking at the right screen? What in the world just happened here? No, it's like looking at the wrong monitor for whatever reason. Hold on.
Hey, put mine in your computer.
I know, geez. Right?
Computerceptions.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can they hear us?
Yeah, they can hear us.
That's cool.
Yo!
Everybody tell them then to put mine on his computer.
I'm not mining on my computer.
I see.
Those are two other miners that are not on this PC.
I see the XMR. I was XM rig.
One's the.
Tell me I'm wrong.
One's you're
very
right.
top, tippy top.
Yep, that's my Raspberry Pi.
BS. That's a higher hash rate than a Raspberry Pi.
Half of those cores were mining XMR.
113 hash is too much for a Raspberry Pi. Come on, 113.
No.
I have faith that you can make a Raspberry Pi hash out.
Hold on, I'm going back.
Go back. It's 113.7. I'm looking at it on my screen.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'll let it slide this time.
And if you look down below that, you'll see that there's another miner down there. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's the continuation of the top, but the bottom.
I can only see the miner at the very top.
The one at the bottom is my Simple Miner OS rig.
Yeah, I can only see the one at the tippy top.
Okay.
And it said 120 something hashes.
That's the 100.
If you get really close in the little blue letters, it said it.
Yeah, 123.1 is the maximum hash that I can get out of the sucker.
Dogewood said, "Liar, mining."
I'm always mining. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And I didn't lie about it. I said you're right, but it's not this PC. This PC is not
has
mining.
anybody made a video on how to buy and sell on Dream's escrow service? No. I mean, Panda has gone over it, but there is a video in Dream's escrow service. Yeah. We kind of. I have never done a tutorial video on that. I know it can be kind of daunting at first, but there is a video in their Discord how to do it.
And if you go into their how-to section, it tells you exactly how to do it. It's super
You just got to change the words. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Jabin.
You're not sorry.
We'll gladly help you. And it's kind of like a weird subject to make a video on.
Right. And not one that I really want to show in
and it's
action.
Very touchy. It's a very touchy. He looked at it and it didn't help. Huh.
I mean, you basically discuss it with the with whoever you're trying to buy something from. You go into the one section that's in the in Dream's Discord, and you set up exclamation buy or something. I forget what it is that you have to put in there, and then Dream himself will pull you and the buyer or the seller into a private chat, and he makes sure that everything's on the up and up, and then you send the funds over to the escrow address. Dream verifies it, and then you're just waiting on the seller to ship it to you. And if he doesn't ship it to you, you get ahold of Dream and be like, "Yo, I didn't get nothing."
Or if you get it and it's
broken,
not what it was supposed to be.
It's just a bunch of fan shrouds.
Just a brick.
Right, a brick inside of it.
And brick inside of a GPU box.
Hey man, you can sell the box on eBay for $500.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty simple to walk. I mean, I've done stuff on Dream's Discord, and I know Mikkel has too. It's not hard.
Quite a bit. I love Dream's service.
Oh hell yeah! It's just a little funky the first time. You're like, I hope I'm doing this right.
Yeah, right. Because you're kind of. I mean, it'll tell you.
Yeah, and if you're not sure, I mean, Dream himself will help too.
Like right here, I could just click on our Discord. And
yeah.
Literally right here. Exclamation point, create, at user,
whichever the seller.
Yeah, which is the seller for the
what coin. So you put Bitcoin
BTC,
or Ethereum,
ETH, USD.
Put the amount of that you agreed on
in USD, and that's literally it.
Yeah, and then Dream will get a hold of you.
Yeah. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Just that line.
And if you go down to profile, you can put exclamation point profile, and in Dream's Discord, if they've done a lot of transactions in there,
Exalted One checked this guy's profile, and
you see the reputation.
He's only done 1 bronze.
And that means and all that means is he's only done
service.
1 transaction, and it was below $1,000.
Yeah.
Not that bronze was, oh my god, this guy, I shouldn't trust him. It just means that he's...
Oh, so it's not rating system. Got it.
No,
right.
it's what the dollar amount is, and did it go through properly? Was everything good? As long as everything was good, you get a trophy.
Yay. You mean last place gets a trophy too? What the hell kind of shit is
We
that?
all get a participation trophy. It's everyone wins touch football. No touch football.
Yeah. It's horrible, man.
Yep. And whenever you look at someone's profile, it does ping them. So, be aware of that.
Yep.
Can't be a creeper in Dream's escrow.
I've pinged someone before. I've profiled someone before, and it pinged them, and then they messaged me I'm a good guy. Do you need do you need a vouch? I just talk to who to talk to, and I was like, oh, you didn't take it like that.
Oh jeez.
I just pinged profile, bro. I'm sorry, it's not.
You're like, I didn't know that wasn't cool.
Do your own research. Just
don't trust anybody.
Just
verify. I thought that's what blockchain taught us.
Just checking.
And do your own research.
So talking about talking about doing your own research. Raise of hands. Have you guys done a double spend on Bitcoin yet?
Every day.
Every couple of weeks. Every 2 to 3 weeks we do a double spend, right? I thought that's how Bitcoin works.
I don't know, man. Is it?
I mean, you got people sitting there spreading that FUD like mayo on bread.
Oh yeah, they're trying to weed out all the weak hands, man.
Oh yeah.
Spread that mayonnaise.
They're like, go ahead and sell these for higher than you paid, and then I'll buy them cheaper than I paid. Thank you.
Right? Yeah. It was kind of funny. Samson Mao made a comment on there. I'm like, yeah, it's going to 0, guys. Get out. Sell me all of your Bitcoin on the way out. Later.
That's right.
Let me just give me all that Bitcoin at 0.
Ooh.
I'll send you an address.
Bitcoin. I mean, that's how it'll never go to 0, because people like us will be scooping that shit up hand over fist.
Right? Be like, I'll come on a live stream one day. There'll be no more green screen, all the drywall's down, no insulation in the house. I'd be like, if it wasn't nailed down,
it got sold.
I got Bitcoin.
I got Bitcoin. Man, stock drops still dropping stuff, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when the onboarding president nerfs us in the
No. Stock drops for graphics cards, but they're like, we've got 3090s. Nobody wants them.
It's all 3090s, man.
3090s?
So it's been all like.
Nobody wants to sit there and spend 24. Nobody wants to spend $2,400 for a graphics card.
If they cut that price in half, I'd buy one. But I mean, I wouldn't mind on it. I'd use it for
3090
graphic design and shit.
Gigabyte gaming OC.
I'm still on the fence about
$1,699.
Well, I mean, they always have the RTX 8000 or RTX 5000 series.
Gosh.
For
I mean,
graphic design.
I'm wanting to put this 3090 into my daily driver, but not without front and back active cooling. They've got to be water blocked.
Both sides.
Both sides. Both sides.
So did I miss something today? We got a nice dip today.
Oh yeah.
That's what you're.
We had a big one.
Oh yeah.
I was busy doing stuff. I totally missed it.
It's slapped under 30,000 for like an hour or something like that.
See, like Emmanuel's over here, like I bought at 28K. I was happy, and Jay's like, I went long at 29. I was like, now it finally clicked. You're talking about earlier. I was like, what? And I went and looked at the chart. And I said, oh, there was like a good dip earlier. Oh,
Yep.
dang.
Bitcoin's breaking down. Bitcoin's breaking down. Yeah.
50-day cross.
Nope, but we were going to test it. We got real close to it. As soon as you see the deviation away, that's when I got in. So it was 29,000, a little over. Here or there.
The Peter Stone.
We got the stone in the house. Yo. So, but yeah, I mean,
altcoin season.
You know, it's like, and it's kind of funny with this bad journalistic double spend thing. I mean, God, people, you can't double spend on Bitcoin. If you don't understand how the blockchain works, let me break it down really simple. Two people can find the same block. It's going to be two different blocks, but they're going to call the previous block the parent block. So once they mine those, it's a race now. Whichever chain got broadcasted first. Other people might be trying to mine to each one of the competing blocks, but the first person that competes it onto the one block, then that's the longest chain. The other one gets discarded. Both of those first blocks can have all the same payments in there, but they got transmitted and found at just a few seconds apart from each other. The blockchain doesn't care how close they were. They just care who's going to call that block the parent block. This happens every 2 to 3 weeks. It is normal. This FUD that came out, just seeing a $22, they saw a $22 payment that was in both blocks. So they're like, oh yeah, look, it's a double spend because we got two blocks and there's two $22 payments coming from the same address. No, that's not how it worked. When the one block got validated as being the parent block, it sent all the other transactions back to the mempool so that the miners can now try to pick those. If you guys have ever seen a transaction of Bitcoin that you've done, like if you just sent it from Coinbase or Kraken or something like that to your wallet, and you see it go one confirmation, and then you look at it in like 20 minutes and it shows 0 confirmations. You're like, what happened? How is I not having, how am I getting confirmations taken away? Well, that's what happens is a block reorg. A 1 block reorg happens every 2 to 3 weeks. A 2 block reorg happens every 2 to 5 years. A 3 block reorg takes a couple of decades that it might happen. Not saying that it's going to happen, it just has a possibility of happening after a couple of decades. And this is why in Satoshi's white paper it says wait for 6 validations. You're talking about a lifetime before 6 would ever be reorged. And if 6 blocks get reorged, I think Bitcoin's going to have a bigger issue.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll be dead by then, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll have our kids worry about that.
But I don't want any of them to worry about that. That's not sound money if that happens.
Ooh, that's loud.
What did you do?
I'm readjusting the dadgum arm over here, and the spring inside is going like crank, 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 crank.
Dadgum? What's the dadgum?
You don't know what a dagon is? Oh,
Dadgum, man.
He said dadgum.
You're on the East Coast. You don't fucking know what that is?
Or a dangle?
I don't know what a dangle is.
What's up,
I don't know what a
everybody?
dangle is.
That goes right
dangle
along.
over there.
A dangle dongle?
That goes right along with Yalcum, right?
Oh,
Y'all.
man. Y'all.
No, Yalcum.
Y'all.
You never heard of
Yalcum.
Yalcum? Right? Yeah, Yalcum.
Y'all come over
back
here
now.
Right.
Y'all come back now.
Oh
That's
no,
a word
man.
that needs to be removed.
It's
Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise.
I know
A lot
you
of
hate
people
when
in
I say
here.
that. Dude, that is a word in everyone's dictionary down here.
What? You're European?
No, just y'all.
Oh yeah,
That's a
y'all.
horrible word. I can't stand it. Ugh.
Hey man,
Hey, I gotta say
European.
something. I gotta say something.
Hey, look out, Rich! European on my boot.
So I gotta point out that right now,
I almost sniffed my bang.
Gundy and I are sporting the DCA Adventures rated F shirt right now. I'm glad they fixed your order, buddy. I'm glad they fixed your order.
I mean, I
Also,
think I'm just
gotta-
too ogre, you know. I think I'm a little
Hey
bit too
man,
tall for extra large.
Jay's rocking out some merch
Yeah,
too.
mine's way better.
Oh shoot!
Yes.
and I got this awesome hat on, man.
You know what? I gotta give a shout out to Yash.
DogeLord.com. Don't delay. Buy today.
Guess what came in?
Oh,
I mean,
I
I've
got
had
my
mine
OAN
for a
too,
little
yeah.
bit, but
Yeah, you
know,
have.
I got
I'm
mine
gonna
too,
show it off
but
anyway.
I haven't opened mine.
yeah. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada.
I mean, I can open it right now.
And he's got the
This
original
is DCA
Adventure,
the OG DCA Adventure shirt.
the one that he went melding in, fixing cards, friggin' fixing the roof. You know, that shirt has seen some work.
I worked in this shirt.
It's still his favorite shirt.
I worked hard. And I was comfy doing it.
Shink says it sounds like mail time.
Yo!
Oh, well, I mean, I guess I can't hear it. Only you can hear it.
Sensual stickers.
Well, it sounds like mealtime. I don't know. Sounds like nothing to me. I don't hear anything.
So,
Crazy times is right, Ralph Cooper. Insano times, I think.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say this, that this is a great size. It's extra large.
Yeah.
No, it needs to be
what I got.
large and
No
gray.
large gray.
No, extra large and black.
Yes, exactly.
Black.
Oh,
So, by the way, how does the audio sound to
Black.
everybody out there? I have RTX voice on, the 3060 Ti in my PC right now.
36
So-
Ti.
You shouldn't hear any pump whine in the background. Like
No,
you
man, it's so
normally do.
quiet.
Nothing.
it's so
So you
quiet.
should only hear me talking. So RTX voice should be doing its job.
Yeah, I hear a little blip every now and again.
Hey,
I'm
Red's in
trying
the
to squeak through.
Red.
Squeak
Oh,
through.
there's one right there.
Red, style.
Red Panda.
Nem is
Random.
fat. He's
Yeah.
not fat.
Yeah,
Thank
fat.
you.
PHT 30. Hot.
Tempting.
AT.
That is straight up 90s right there. You don't get the reference? You're the
Yes,
oldest
I
one
do.
here. How do you not get the reference?
Come
He's
on,
not the
guys.
oldest one here. Me and him
Whoa.
are both the oldest. You young
Wow.
bucks
What
over
up?
there.
I know. Bunch of rookies.
Yeah, young
I know, right?
whippersnappers.
Get some ears. Get some ears and call me back.
Right. Hey, Gundy, we should send them the towel that to dry the water behind their ears that we no longer need.
So
Pretty
dry.
hot in
It's like the
town,
Sahara back
says.
there.
I bet.
Uh,
What up, Tech Man? Golden Wolf.
yo.
Yo,
Panda.
what up?
Peter says I'm 36.
Yeah, you're
Wink.
still young too. You young bucks.
Yeah. I know.
I don't know
Better
why the stock drops is printing this stuff, and you go as soon as I watch it print and I hit on it, it's already out.
Ooh.
I agree, Travis. He says, "What's wrong with y'all?"
Oh, geez, not y'all.
Nothing's wrong
please.
with y'all.
Oh,
Y'all.
y'all.
Like that.
Y'all is proper English out in
No,
North
it's not.
Kakalaki.
Get that shit out of here.
Get that shit.
But then again, so is library. So I don't know. You know,
Library.
instead of library or fork, they say folk.
Hey man, I still love
Crick.
being in. I still like going
Dog.
on to the south side of Chicago,
Dog.
and you hear somebody talk about the amber lamps.
The ambulance.
lamps.
The amber lamps. Man, have you ever seen the amber lamps come through your neighborhood? And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? He's like, those amber lamps.
Golden Wolf.
And I'm like, what? And he's like, where the sick people get hauled off. And I'm like, you're talking about an ambulance. He's like, yeah, amber lamps. I'm like,
lamps.
oh my God.
Let's take hot coals, get them to amber, and then put them inside a lamp.
It's almost like this one paramedic that my mom knew way back in the day. He was like, he goes onto the south side of Chicago, into the heart of the ghetto for some dude wandering around in the hallway of the apartment complex with a head wound. So he gets there, and he sees a guy bleeding profusely from his head. He's like, this must be the guy. So they get him, and he's got a scar going.
Definitely can't be.
He's got a scar in the center of his head, goes up, and then sharp right. And so, they're treating him, they're bringing him to the hospital because he's obviously going to need stitches and stuff. They're trying to just hold some stuff on there to slow down the bleeding, because a head wound, anytime you get a head wound, it bleeds 5 times more than anywhere else on your body.
Capillaries.
Yeah, all that blood, yep. So my mom's friend is like, what did you get hit in the head with? And he's like, oh, I got hit in the head with a smooth. So he's like, he kept on working. So they get to the hospital, and he's like, sir, I need to put down on the report, what did you get hit in the head with? He's like, I told you, I got hit in the head with a smooth. And he's like, what's a smooth? He's like, he's like, a smooth. Talking about a hot iron.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why the scar went up and off to the right, because you know how an iron looks.
Yeah. Home Alone style.
But this guy who's kept on calling it a smooth, and he's looking at it as it smooths the wrinkles out.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's right, Cryptid Youth. Put some super glue on that. You good to go.
Call it a day.
Most mechanics I know, I don't know about you, Jay. If you get a cut or something, it's like you don't stop to work. You just wrap a freaking towel around it and keep going.
Electrical tape, super glue.
Oh yeah, there you go. Electrical tape.
Most of the time, though, when I get hurt, it's already
Electrical tape. I
cauterized,
thought electrical tape. You just use that to keep the finger in place.
Or you scratch your knuckles so bad that it's like one of them's like flopping open.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's always the best.
It's a good one.
By the way, folks, smash that like button.
Oh yeah, smash it.
We got 25 people watching. Yeah.
Smash it now. Smash it.
Oh, you gotta see. Do you want to play a game?
Do you want to play a game? Follow me into the bathroom.
Oh. That's that. If it's followed up with you want to earn
Wrong
$5,
kind of game.
it's the wrong game. Wrong game. If he says you want to earn $5, run.
Oh man.
Oh God. Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, Crypto Shaped and Ralph Cooper? Yeah, what a week.
Oh yeah.
24 hours from land. Oh my gosh. No time to go to the emergency room.
Oh,
That's
wow.
enough to give me anxiety just knowing that. That'd be scary. Is he on a big oil rig, I take?
Who? Peter? No.
He's a fisherman.
Yeah, he's a North Atlantic fisherman.
Yeah.
His whole boat's already gotten COVID, so they're immune now.
Yeah.
They're immune.
Yeah, they don't gotta worry about shit.
Nope.
I'm sure they made him work while they were sick, too.
They
No,
forgot
he
about
was-
they forgot about the sea monsters.
He was
Around at
in a
sea.
hotel
It's a real
room
thing,
for 2
people.
weeks.
Oh,
Sea monsters are real.
Yep.
He'll tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine, man, being out on sea, seeing the stuff that you see out there. It's
ever
crazy.
see UFOs fly out of the water?
I mean, yeah.
Giant squid.
That's a really good one, too.
I love watching Ancient Aliens. This show's awesome.
So, Golden Wolf, to answer your question, I had a nice chicken fajita burrito because, I'm
Vaginas?
working 16-hour days. I wake up at 1:45 in the morning, go to work at 3 a.m., and then I get off work and show up to a live stream for an hour and a half. maybe 2
So
hours.
he's stuffing his face because this is the only time he gets to eat.
Yeah.
Because you're the man, that's why.
And Golden Wolf, congratulations on scoring something from Stock
Nobody
Radar
pays
today.
that guy's bills.
He said he scored something from Tech or Stock Radar from Best Buy. What did you get, man?
Oh,
What did you luck out and get on? Best Buy had a huge drop today. They were dropping 3060s this morning,
Really?
3060 Ti's.
like in store or just online?
Online only.
Like on the floor, or the prices were going, insanely low.
No, they were in
3060
stock.
Ti, nice. Yeah,
They were in stock.
yeah, they were in stock.
Oh, and the prices were still insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it was the fact that you were able to get
everything but the Founders Edition. If you could have bought the Founders Edition, it was at least on Best Buy. It was still the original $399.
But
But
the
everything
FUs are
else-
junk though.
But everything else was, like $599.
What's the difference between a Founders Edition and?
So the Founders
original?
Edition, the circuit board is a really funky shape for one, and it's got two fans on them. One that is like a normal blower that blows onto the VGA chip itself that produces the video and then exhausts out the backside of your computer. And then it's got a second fan that pulls through the radiator. And it's the reason why they've got a funky circuit board is that they had to make sure that the radiator can pull air through with the fan on the back side of the card, and that fan blows all that nice hot air at the CPU of your computer. So it starts to warm up your CPU by a couple of degrees Celsius. And then just to top it all off, the creme de la creme. The fans halfway recirculate with each other. So you have hot air that's recirculating through the graphics card,
Oh, Jeebus.
and you watch you can watch the card like kind of sort of thermal throttle.
Now, do they sell the Founders
Breathing
Editions
in hot
cheaper?
air. Like,
What was that, Jay?
Do they sell the Founders Editions cheaper than the other cards?
Yes.
Typically,
And then you'll want to get a water block for it, and they make
Is there
special water blocks just for the Founders. It doesn't work on
Is there a Founders
anything else.
Edition for every card?
Everything.
sometimes.
Yeah, they're not making any for the 3060, but they did for the 3060 Ti.
What's
Not
up,
every card
Uncle
has like a
Grunt?
Founders Edition, per se.
finders, founders.
Yeah. Or a reference. Sometimes
gotta
sometimes
learn
they call it a reference style.
Well, that's just before they, mess with the, the stuff on the board.
Well, no. Usually, NVIDIA does reference models, and then all the AIB partners make it according to that. This is the first time NVIDIA did not make a reference style, and they just made a Founders Edition.
Oh.
Yep. Well, they've made Founders Editions before.
All the other Founders Editions were the reference models. This is the first time it is truly not a reference model.
Well, all right then. All I gotta say is that thank you to Boss, because my 1070 showed up, and I'm gonna work on that computer. So hopefully we won't see any more lag on my laptop over here.
Very nice.
So, which one did he give you?
Let me go grab it.
Well, there's
Was it a white shroud?
No.
Was it a white shroud?
I know
on it?
exactly I know which one it is. I picked it for him.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's just make sure to upload some NVIDIA
Because I know
drivers on
that
there.
Boss was trying to pawn off those too. The white shroud, the Azuses.
Yeah, all of them were for sale.
Yeah.
And he asked those were asked which one.
Oh,
he
he
should
got
get.
the EVGA Super Clock.
Yep.
As soon as I saw the top of the box, I knew which one it was.
It's like I haven't cracked this thing open yet. I have no idea what it looks like inside.
Well,
I've got two of them.
I have one of those.
I've got I've got 2 of those, and then I've got the the OC super clock, which is the step up, and it's got like a pinch, like a half a mega hash more. It's just a piece of paper. That's what else in there. Damn.
That was the poster. That was the poster.
Yeah, it's a poster. Yeah.
Poster makes it go faster.
You know? And so do Red Panda Mining and DCA Adventure stickers.
I know.
Oh, yes, of
Yeah.
course. At least
Serpent stickers. Are there serpent stickers yet?
Right. The
No, I haven't had
but you gotta have
Okay.
the DCA on there. The DCA. If you have a DCA sticker on your rig, it unlocks overclocking.
Yo.
No, I only want to see the backside.
Right.
la la.
Yeah. How many
Yeah.
pins are on the top of that? How many 8 pins? Nope.
Oh, top.
Top.
There you go, right there. Looking at. Oh,
It's the side that your thumb's on.
yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Pins going in the top. Oh, there's looks 2.
One.
One.
Yeah, he's just got the standard overclock.
Yeah.
The SE, the special edition overclock, is the one with the dual 8
2.
pin. Yep.
Yeah, I have.
I've got
dual
one.
eight
I've got
pins.
one of those.
More
Oh,
juice.
oh, I know
my
is it-
1070's dual.
I can't wait to install this.
Those are baller cards,
Make sure to put
It's a good
NVIDIA
card.
drivers on that thing. It's only got NVIDIA drivers.
and it mines pretty good too.
Ooh. Which means that I can get back to beta testing for blockchain video games.
Hash the Doge.
Yeah, and you'd
Actually,
you'll also be able to make a couple of bucks a day by mining on it.
Yeah.
Let's see the poster.
Work from work. There you go.
It's gay.
Gaming beyond open world.
So
That's an
thank
old
you,
poster.
boss. Appreciate it, big man.
Yeah, it's almost like as funny as this.
Dang. Classic.
Game on, game off.
Game on!
Wow.
That's from my
You know,
my
I want
Asus
to- I
ROG
want to
Strix
own the-
1070 Ti.
I want to own the GPU company that sends you a sock.
Just one?
My
kinda
MSI
creepy.
1660 Ti Gaming X came with a coaster, an MSI coaster. It was
You
in the
know,
box.
I'm actually I almost want to get a Gigabyte because it comes with the Auroras action figure.
Oh, really?
Action figure.
Yeah, it gives you
You
a
get
little.
the special edition, yeah.
Like
Yeah, you get the
Aurora
special-
Superman.
Yeah, it's the Auroras bird.
Oh,
So if you get the
gotcha.
special edition Red Devil, was it the 6900 XT? You know, you get the the keycaps?
Yep. Yeah, you get
You get the
the.
Red Devil keycaps.
Yep. Your typical button layout, which will be W, A, S, and D. And then I forget there was like
Your Escape.
escape. Yeah, that's it.
Escape.
Escape.
It's French.
Ooh la la.
No, it's Italian. Don't you watch Finding Nemo? It's Italian.
No.
Yeah,
but-
yeah. And no, it comes from the same place as Target.
You can
Yes,
drive your
Nim
Ford
needs more
Escape to
GPUs.
Target.
I agree, Panda. He says NIM needs more GPUs. I
Oh,
agree.
you
Always.
always.
GPU Jesus needs all the GPUs.
I've got 2 more coming whenever Nefarious gets back here. And
Uh-oh.
then
No, he's having too much fun hashing those cards in the
I
hotel.
know.
He's not giving them back. He's like, I'm never coming back. I'm staying right here.
Right.
I'm making more than enough to pay for this hotel room every single day.
And then I'm out.
That's insane.
I just ordered up like 3 more.
Stay at like a Best Western or
So
something.
I've got 5. I've got 5 GPUs coming to me right now.
Nice.
I mean, that's a free place to live. That's insane. Well, until they find out your power bills like sky
Yeah,
high.
when you bust the circuit and they start to investigate and they find out it's your fault. You
I know,
wanna
like,
get sued?
it's like pop the circuit.
Nefarious,
Hey, there
when are you
Nefarious.
back here? You beautiful bald bastard.
Speaking of beautiful bald
Like
bastard,
pops the circuit and then like runs and like puts everything up as quickly as you can in the dark. And just, I don't know what happened, man.
I turned on your hair dryer. Dude, I want to see Nefarious try to explain that one.
I had to use the hair dryer.
Yeah, the whole
It
third
wasn't
floor of the
working.
place goes out.
Just answer the door with your towel on. Be like, I had to use the hair dryer.
Nah, fuck a towel. Just go naked. Be like, what are you doing here? Stop bothering me.
Oh my god. Max voltage.
Yo, what up, Max? I seen your message, buddy. I'm gonna get
Hey,
back to you after the stream's over.
you guys want to hear an announcement?
And Max, yes.
You want to hear an announcement?
Oh, we always can
Yes.
use an announcement.
Okay.
Buy Bitcoin, buy cost, and hodl it. Yeah, that's all. Alright, bye!
Giggity.
Giggity.
Buy Bitcoin, buy it at cost, and hodl it. By the way, I
That's
haven't
all,
done
folks.
my announcement. I showed up on this
Oh my
stream, and you
God.
guys were just on a nice little tear about whatnot. DCA Adventures rated F for fucking awesome.
Oh yeah. You wanna know what else is awesome?
All you beautiful
This.
motherfuckers in this live chat.
That
Oh.
right there.
Dang.
Oh, that's beautiful too. That's awesome.
Oh, I know, right?
Is that
I
yours?
know.
No. That's the hotel
That's
room.
Nefarious. That's right
Yeah.
now.
That looks
That's
like a
right.
free hotel room to me. I don't know.
You see,
Yeah,
one,
I know,
That's what
right?
I'm saying,
a
man.
couple of the
Curtains
cards,
in that carpet.
I see.
a couple
I
of
see
those
3
cards are
cards
mine.
right there.
This
I
is
see 3 right there.
So awesome.
I see a rig over here in the corner.
Christ.
I know there's 2 cards inside of this computer. Like, I'm surprised that you haven't like popped a circuit yet.
Right?
Hopefully you unplugged this,
as long
because
as
this
he's
thing
under,
pulls a lot of wattage.
As long as he's under
He's
100.
running
Well, no.
that.
Be fine.
He's running the
Yeah,
AC.
he's running it.
He's
I see it
running
right
the
there.
AC because it's so
Lights
hot in
are
there.
on. Oh man,
Wow.
Could you
So-
imagine if you forget to put the do not disturb?
I like what you got going on here. Like, it kind of like messes with me inside my soul. Like this top like GPU, like I'm scared for its life. But
Yeah,
Man,
but
air
you see,
cooled.
the one card
It's
is
cool as shit.
The one of the
It's like
bottom
a house of
cards
cards.
is mine, so I'm not really happy seeing this.
this one's yours,
I think that's
or
mine.
the top one. Nah, the top one's probably yours. I'm going with the top. No, the top one looks like a tough.
I think the one that's on the bottom right
This
I-
Auroras.
is that the.
Did you get an Auroras?
I got the
This is
Supreme.
this is an Auroras right here.
Okay. No,
So,
I've got a
Red
I have
Panda
the
Mining
gaming
said in the
trio,
chat-
the gaming trio, and then the Supreme X.
So Red Panda Mining said in the chat, I had an idea. Portable mining rigs RV and drive from RV park to RV park. That
Dude.
has 240 volt
Sweet.
plug-in and $25 a day rent with
All right.
4G internet.
So
Hey man, if you put a miner
Panda.
inside of a Tesla and go to one of the free Tesla charging stations,
Yo.
you can mine for free.
oh, Panda, remember I was talking to you earlier, and I was asking you about where you got one of those, where you got that little router thing from, right? Because a very close person to me, they travel in an RV, and they go from RV park to RV park. So I would like to get one of those to put there, to put a rig in there. That way they could earn money while they're driving across the country. And when they get to the RV park, you know, they could plug their miners up, because at RV parks you have access to 220, like right
Yep.
there, right there.
All
So,
RV parks.
Oh,
are
he said
220.
Alibaba.
Yeah, I'm
Alibaba.
looking at them because yes, I've thought about it. Like, it's been in my head for like quite a while. It's coming to you. Yeah, man, I've thought about it for a cool minute. Like, I even like they've stayed at one. Like the person that I know, they've stayed at one for quite a while, like near me. And there's been an empty one next to them, and I've thought about it like real hard a couple of times. Like I could just like rent out that one right next to them and just like park a bunch of miners in it and just it's free power. So
But my question is, would you be mining profitably? Because that's $25 a day.
Yeah.
I mean, Satoshis are Satoshis.
free power.
Yeah, $25 a day, you're profiting.
Especially if you have like a whole rig. Like you would get like at that point you have to find cards that are efficient. Don't make a lot of heat, don't need a lot of noise or a lot of heat. You know, you need to be efficient as physically possible.
What if you actually filled up the whole RV? Like just a hallway of mining rigs.
Well, you could probably only get maybe a couple 6-card rigs in there. Like theoretically.
Well, I thought no, that's 60
Well, because
amps. That's 60 amps.
Most
220.
all of the actual plugs in RVs are all 110. All plugs are 110.
Yeah.
Only
you
certain
can fix
plugs.
That. You can fix that.
Yeah, only certain plugs when you hook up to an RV outlet are 220 converted.
Oh, just get a nap.
So this is worked around. But to like set it up right, like to set it up, you know, you have to modify things. Like you couldn't do it there because couldn't modify the RV that's just parked there that you could rent out. It's not mine.
Sure you can. You want to know how you modify it? You take the front panel off of the fuse panel box that's in there, and without disturbing anything, you're just going to have a spaghetti of wires coming out of it with 30 amp 220 fuses, and you're good to go. I'm just saying, I've tried telling people, they're like, oh yeah, mine's in the closet, but it's an apartment. I'm like, oh, that's perfect. And you're like, but they come in and inspect it every month. I'm like, oh, that's fine too. You just leave the door of it, you leave the whole face off of it, and you just take the fuse out whenever they're coming by, and slap that fucker back in when they leave.
You know, one of my favorite stories for cryptocurrency mining, but back in like 2017, we started hearing about this. But people mining in the military barracks.
Yeah.
I just had another thought. You got base housing.
Too.
Base housing. The electricity's free.
Yeah, same with college dorm rooms, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
College dorm rooms, base housing, barracks, hotels, RVs. Where else can we
The
mine?
guy that
Section
I
8
bought.
housing. We'll just fill a Section 8 complex building with like mining rigs.
The guy that I bought my very first like GPUs from, like to start building a mining rig, he was selling his rigs because he had left college, and he had a rig in his college dorm room because free power.
I know
So
somebody
did
who
Max
has
Voltage's daughter.
I knew somebody that had a toolbox miner.
Nice.
They had their toolbox sitting in front of a 220 outlet that was for the welders, but it was in like a really oddball spot, and so he modified
Push my toolbox, bro.
he modified his
I gotta
toolbox.
plug my toolbox in. Hang on.
Right. So
It's gonna charge.
he plugged in what was it? It was an S7 into it.
Oh man, that's gonna be loud too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, in like a big like industrial like shop, like would you really hear it?
No.
Probably not.
When you close down for the night, you will.
Yeah, thank God
it's his toolbox. He probably takes it with him.
No, it was a big toolbox.
Yeah, no, he's talking about like a big mechanics, like
Yeah, big one.
snap-on
Never
toolbox
mind.
or something.
Never mind.
With the big red sides and the pull-out drawers. You just weld them shut. or put a lock on it. Put a lock on it. Insulate the insides.
No, that's crazy stuff.
Keep the sound down.
I love it.
That's a good idea, though. The only problem with the toolbox one is like airflow. You definitely need.
You put a hole in the side.
You definitely need some pipes going in and coming out and stuff.
No, the toolbox are actually pretty. They are not airtight in any
Well,
sense.
I know they're not airtight, but I mean, there'd definitely be like
For
less
one
airflow.
for the one S9, I mean the S7 that he had, he said he had no problems with it. He just
No overheating.
S7 was 2 hashing boards.
yeah.
What, 2
Not a
Delta
lot.
fans too, right?
I think they were only pushing like 400 to 600 watts. Like
Something like
not
that.
they weren't that like they weren't crazy on like temps.
No.
So definitely doable.
And he's like, free power, dude. He's
Nice,
like,
unknown crypto.
he's like, the guy mined like, what was it? He said he mined like 10 Bitcoin in total with it.
Nice. Hopefully he
Craziness.
didn't sell.
No idea.
No. Unknown
That's back
crypto.
like,
Legit, dude.
when I started.
P104-100s.
You know, I'd have multiple like laptops mining Monero out throughout the data center. Like, what are all these laptops doing plugged around?
No, I need them. Don't touch them.
Yeah. You just make sure to put, you know, like some kind of like remote software on there so you can remote into them whenever you need to.
What up, Batman?
Yeah, you just enable SSH. That's all.
Yeah.
Run it in Linux. Enable SSH. Linux for the win.
Window.
Linux is
Mad,
it should be the only way everybody mines.
Where is Jay? Seriously.
He's Care Bear staring.
All right, he might have had to
Yeah,
go.
very
He might have had gotten called into work.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
no, that's true. That's true. Dude, the grind is real.
Yeah.
Might have to leave in a hurry and then like thought he left but didn't leave.
Hey, these days with everybody looking for work, you better make sure to keep that job, you know.
Right, considering it's like I lost my job and then I've period like not that I'm like looking every single day, you know, but I'll be like, hey, that looks like an all right little gig, and then they're like, yeah, we pay minimum wage. I'm like, that's less than what I'm making with unemployment. Good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
That's
make sure
why
to
you're
tell your-
looking for a job. You're looking for employees for that job because nobody wants it. You're paying too little.
Yeah, you'll make more on unemployment.
Yeah,
There he is.
he's here.
Oh, I've been here. I never left.
Oh, he's trading over there, guys. He's making moves and he's keeping it a secret.
You bastard.
Oh, he likes to trade in the nude, so he had to take his clothes off before he made a trade.
Right, I
Right.
will not enter unless I'm naked.
Hey, Jason, thank you. Jason really enjoyed my 2 videos from yesterday. I'm planning on actually kind of doing that format, so I hope you do like it. Today I didn't make a thumbnail for the one video that I did this earlier today, but
No.
But yeah, it's like I just need to make a thumbnail for it. I'll have another video today, and then the weekends I'm gonna kind of just I'm keep it a little bit lighter. Like Sunday, I'll just do like a gaming day, nothing serious. But Monday through Friday, I think my new format that I'm gonna be doing is a video in the morning and a video in the evening on crypto and hot rods.
Boom, boom.
Right,
Nice.
little news bits, you know, something crypto, something mining, or if it's like a lot of good juicy mining hardware's coming out, I'm gonna do a couple of videos on that.
Dude, I want some first-person view on the snowmobile when you get enough snow down there.
I don't have enough. I don't have a good camera.
You have your phone.
Yeah, but I can't mount it on my. He wants a first-person view. I can't mount that on my helmet.
Well, just strap your PC to your snowmobile and get your webcam on there. And
You can mine while riding.
Snowmobile, the snowmobile won't support that kind of power load. I don't.
Oh.
Mine doesn't even have electric start.
You can just
It might if I
strap
full
your
throttle,
phone
you
to your
know.
handlebars. You know,
Only
and
mine at full
just
throttle.
Go for it.
You know, I
That'll
saw a meme on iFunny. It was and you know what? I had a brilliant idea. Not financial advice, but
Oh, jeez.
so an ex-porn star actually goes topless to celebrate their brand new OnlyFans account. So the porn star says she regrets doing porn and quits, and then starts an OnlyFans to sell more porn. And I'm like, you do realize that Pornhub will pay you like $3,000 per video. So if you actually signed up for the OnlyFans,
If you're a girl, yeah.
recorded it,
If you're
And
a
then just
guy, they'll
upload
kick
it.
you $20 and say, "Get
Really?
it."
They'll pay that much?
Ending on the video, yeah.
For females, yeah.
I'll be back.
You're like, honey,
Yeah,
you're
Bitcoin.
we got new work for you,
5
babe.
minutes.
You know, girls are
minutes
always
pop.
like, "We get paid less than guys." I'm like, "Not in porn, you don't."
Don't pay attention to the camera over there, sweetie. Don't look at it.
I'm like, I'm surprised nobody's actually thought of this.
Why is there a weird box sitting on your computer with a hole in it? I didn't pay attention to that. Keeping the
Gross.
dust off my stuff.
Why is your webcam like awkwardly pointed this way?
Why is it letting you sit in your chair? It's a crotch shot.
But no, I was just thinking, like, you could literally just, OBS record and then re-upload it and get paid. Stack
I
those
like I'd
sats.
forget there was a stream key in there and it would be going live on YouTube. Exactly what would happen to me.
All right.
It's not good.
Hold on, I have to
Wow.
correct Jason Osborne. He's like, convert the snowmobile into a Ski-Doo. Ski-Doo is its own brand, and they do make snowmobiles.
Yeah.
No, I'm a Yamaha fan. I'm sorry, Yamaha. It's king.
Yamaha.
The
Yamaha.
Yamaha is the best. I'm just saying.
Although I almost got
and
killed on
Kawasaki.
an old John Deere snowmobile and it was sweet. But it
Yeah.
was like an old fucking
Oh
wagon.
god, those old John Deeres, man, they were so loud.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Heavy too. So heavy.
Clack, single cylinder, louder than all get out. You're like, holy cow. You're like, what size is this? A 340. I'm like, single cylinder, 340.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
Like,
Right? I'm sitting here going, man, I've got my Yamaha Exciter. I put a VMAX motor in it, and it's a 600. 2-cylinder.
Oh my gosh, Tech Man.
Chromed out.
Haven't heard that song in a long time. That's a good one.
Vroom,
Man.
vroom.
I'm
That's
lost.
a good one.
That's all
It's a
right.
song.
Don't get lost.
Hey, Jason,
Get found.
there are people that run their snowmobiles in the summertime, and they do drag racing with it. And they take the skis
tires
off and put tires onto the front. They make conversions for them. And then they put a slick track on the back.
Hey,
Like
J.
some grip
Bohannon,
tape.
go up in the mountains.
Some
Go
grip
up in the
tape.
mountains.
A sanding belt.
Oh yeah.
No burnouts required, just insto traction.
Yeah.
We
Hit the
call
throttle
it.
so hard you flip it upside down.
No, you just start chunking out the drag strip.
Digging a hole.
They'll really love you.
My favorite person.
Race day's canceled.
Kelly, your background is so appropriate for the current times right now.
I
I
know.
know.
The bubbles should be going down, right?
No, it's popping.
The bubbles are popping. Oh yeah, that's right. Peter Schiff was right.
I'm attributing to the FUD.
Right. Peter Schiff was correct. Bitcoin's a
going to
bubble.
zero.
It's going to zero.
Zero.
It has
know,
no
I-
value. It's based on vaporware, like the U.S. dollar.
I saw on one of the new social medias that I'm working with, somebody had created or said he wants to create a Peter Schiff chart. Anytime he tweets,
Bitcoin goes up.
Bitcoin goes up.
Peter Schiff, Bitcoin correlations.
Do you
I'm
think we
very
can script
surprised
something like
nobody's
that
done that.
into the DCA trading scripts, Jay?
I'm surprised nobody's done that.
Yeah. We'll call it the Schiff indicator.
There's already an indicator named that. Why think of something different? The P shift or something.
Yeah.
Not shift.
Oh man.
The boomer indicator.
That's the news, CNBC. Like, why haven't they done one with that? Every time they said, "Oh my God,
Tech
better
Man.
sell your Bitcoin."
They don't want it to pump. They're trying to prevent this. There's probably some institutional player trying to make a move right now, and he's like,
Yeah,
guys,
like, it's too high
we
still.
need you to front run us to get it down.
Yeah.
Make sure nobody front runs our trade because we don't want the price to go up as we're buying.
Yeah, you guys are worried about buying some Satoshis. These guys are buying millions of dollars worth. They want to make sure to get a good deal.
Yep.
Right?
Over here worrying about buying like fractions of a Bitcoin. They're over here buying thousands
Hundreds.
of full Bitcoins.
Right.
No, it's
right.
fine. I'm over here like trying to accumulate one, and they're like, "Oh, here, let me buy 10 right now,
Right. I
and
mean,
then buy
between
1,000 later."
between Grayscale and
Yep.
what's the other guy?
Futures.
No, it was Grayscale and Michael Saylor, the firm that he owns. They have bought all the Bitcoin for 6 or 7 months of last year. That was mined.
Wow.
Well, yes and no, but I also seen something last year stating, it was like in September, stating that they bought more Bitcoin than was mined in September, and this is Grayscale.
Yeah, that was for the month of September.
Yeah,
So I got to give a shout out to Shiny in the live chat right now. He said, this stream is making my night. Thank you guys.
I like how you missed the first part of that.
I
first
did.
part of that
I did.
conversation.
Because it's nobody's goddamn business.
I love it. He started reading. I was like, he's gonna read it. All right, let's do this. And then he like gets to the end. I was like, oh.
Well, I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know if you know,
I-
stereo speakers on or anything.
You should ask your girl if she wants to play a game.
Everybody on BTC when it's up, nobody around when it's down. That's right, Tech Man.
I know somebody was showing the typical investment person in Bitcoin.
Yep.
So they buy high, sell low, buy high, sell low, buy high, sell low. I mean that's typical. Jay, isn't that not the correct way to do it?
You know, I don't know. It might be.
I
It
mean,
might be.
you would know better than anybody else.
If you guys only seen the messages that I've gotten since Bitcoin's went up, you'd be like, what the fudge? None of you should be even saying the word cryptocurrency.
Right.
Keep that word out of your mouth.
It's almost like some of the
Dang
people
right,
that are
Jason.
like we got one of the
I was
guys in
born.
our Discord, and he's frying cables on his power supply. It's like, dude,
Praying?
frying them. He's burning the
Burning
ground,
them up.
burning the ground off the SATA cables, and I'm like, either you're putting like 4 or 5 risers on there, or you got a really bad riser that you refuse to replace,
Yeah.
or you could have another issue where your outlets are not. Your ground and your neutral are tied together at the outlet, which will cause the grounds to act really funky.
Especially older houses, man. You gotta.
Yeah, where
careful when you
the
plug into walls.
where the electrician decided to cheat it out. He's like, I'll make it pass inspection. Let me put these two together. All grounds
Yeah.
go to the same place, right?
There's a.
So your house
We're-
explodes.
No, I started.
We were messing around in this old house, dude, and there wasn't even grounds in the plugs. Dude, they were like no grounded plugs.
Yeah, the old two
That's it.
plug.
What is
Yeah.
that? Like,
And they still had like
1900?
the third plot, like the third prong in there, but there was no
there's
ground.
no lead attached
Dude,
to
I
it.
grew up
Yeah, I was like, what are
in
y'all
North
doing?
Carolina, and they still had the glass breakers, like the solid
my
glass.
gosh.
I actually
And the-
had a couple
little-
under my
little
house that were
twist
still being
tubes.
used.
And the wire didn't
That's
have like
insane.
insulation and whatnot. It had like wiring around the wire.
Just bare,
like-
yeah.
Oh no, it should have
Wood
been.
was literally burnt. The whole from
Yeah,
upstairs to downstairs.
This house it was built in 1938. It had the cloth oil-soaked insulation around the wires.
Ooh.
That's the one. That's the one.
You want all the ones that's
updated it.
asbestos. You want
That was the last time
background
they
of
updated the
heat,
electricity.
dog.
My favorite.
Yeah, asbestos is pretty good.
Yeah,
Well,
we
most
would
old
plug into the
houses,
one outlet, and you would, when you plugged it in, it was fine.
Yes, max
When you
voltage.
pulled the
Thank
plug
you.
back out, it was like a sparkler. Like, wow, the hell just
Arcing
happened?
like hell.
Oh yeah, because the outlet was like loose on the backside.
Yeah, power.
I'm not
power
an
likes to
electrician,
be,
okay? But yes.
Yeah, the knob and tube wiring tech, man, that's some old stuff there.
Dude, my
actually
old
still have
house
some
was
at my house.
built before the Civil War. Like literally like years, just a couple years before the Civil War.
Yeah, like
Oh, so your
1905.
your house was candle power.
It was. So when they had
Candle power.
electricity, it was like a new thing.
Well, that's when they just
It was a
stapled
new
the
thing.
wires on
Updated
the
it.
wall, you know.
They remodeled the house when they got electricity.
We have a lot of historical houses here that like have oil burners all the way through them before electricity. Pretty cool.
My grandparents' house, there is a spot in the basement for the old coal chute.
My grandfather was actually born in a house that had secret passageways
Yeah, that was my
for the,
grandparents' house.
for the underground railroad. Underground railroad.
That's a little bit before we had speakeasies, so it was all part of Al Capone.
Or like, I've seen some stuff on the internet where people are finding like bomb shelters and stuff under their house that no one.
We
knew
had
about.
one.
Yeah.
It was outside.
They're one of Al Capone's henchmen used to own a house not too far away from where I'm at, and one of my friends was renting out the place, and I come up over there one day, and he's like, "Dude, you got to check this out." I'm like, "What?" And we go into the pantry off the kitchen, and he just lifts up the floorboard. He's like, "Yeah, that goes out to the boathouse at the lake." I was like,
Escape tunnel.
I'm like, "Oh my god, no way!" And it's a slide, no stairs. It's a straight
Nice.
slide, dude. I'm
wow.
like,
If I had
Well,
grown up
is it
in that
safe?
house as a kid,
Oh, yeah,
I
I
would have
s-
used it every day.
I slid down there, and it brings you right inside the boathouse. You don't see nothing. And he's like,
crazy.
if they were getting raided, they would throw everything down the chute, and it'd be in the boathouse, and somebody would load it up into the boat and take off across the lake.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I was like, oh my god,
Peace
dude.
out, suckers.
Possession is 9/10 of the law. You know?
I ain't holding nothing.
It's not in my
There ain't
house.
shit here.
Where's it at? I don't know. Could be going across the lake right now for all I know.
Right?
Wow.
Or they would just dump it into the lake right there and sink it, and then whenever the cops are gone, they just go pick it up out of the lake.
Yeah.
You can do that with some things.
Well, it
Some
looked
things.
like there was like a way to there was something that used to be attached down to the dock that would go right to the water line. So I'm thinking that they would just strap their booze right onto this like weighted rack and just drop it down into the lake, right in the boathouse. They wouldn't even have to come out of the boathouse. And there was like whenever I did research on it, they have one instance of where the cops came and raided there, and they caught the guy across the lake, and there was no booze in the boat.
That's because he drank it all.
No, I
He
the
sunk
way
it.
that I think he sunk it, and then he took off to throw them off the chase.
Yeah. Deception.
Right?
Always thinking.
Go get him. He has the booze.
Get him, boys!
Poor- Where's the booze at? I don't have. Why are you chasing me? I don't got no booze.
They're like, "Why'd you run?" Be like, "I was already in the boathouse. What are you talking about?"
I was gonna go fishing.
I heard they're like, why don't you hear the sirens? I'm like, did you hear the motor on this thing? I was inside of a building with that. I didn't hear nothing. And I can't hear so well out of this ear.
All those shotgun pulls, I think.
Right. all those Tommy guns. Tat, 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 tat.
Man, I just keep thinking about that slide. Like, I remember sliding down the stairs.
See, we would do that with a piece of cardboard
Nah, sweatpants. You don't need a cardboard.
No,
Yeah,
the
just bring
card.
some 151
No,
and do
the
it.
cardboard
So-
makes it a little smoother, so you don't settle on each step.
It was already dangerous enough as it is.
Oh yeah, the cardboard made it
'Cause
better.
it
At least
was-
you didn't weren't gonna break a tailbone.
It was one of the steeper stairs, so it was at a steeper incline. You didn't need cardboard to go fast.
No, it's not to go fast. It's so your tailbone doesn't catch the step. Pop, 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 pop. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, that was bad.
My roid's no good.
I pooped myself. Oh, this hurts.
I think I pooed.
Crypto
Laundry baskets, yeah.
Laundry baskets.
Until you, you lean just a little too far forward, and that laundry basket catches that step, and
And then
forward
your
we
face plants
go.
there. You're like,
Tumble.
Done that before. Going down the laundry basket.
face plant that
Thick
stair.
cardboard
Hey.
pictures.
Hey,
Pictures.
I did the Home Alone thing. One of
You
my
use the sled.
kind of.
Should you go out the front door?
Yeah, I went out the front door on a set of skis.
Oh, that's even funnier.
Dude, that was like when I got to the bottom of the stairs, I thought I was gonna break the skis. Like the first thing I did is I got to the bottom and I jumped. I'm like, I don't even want to sit there and snap level. I snap level, that's gonna be done for.
Oh yeah.
So I like jumped forward, and when I landed on the tile floor. Oh, dude, that was it was like coming off of ice, dude. You just went whoop right out the front door, and I ate shit right on the front steps. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. I had to go back and do that a second time, and I made it out to the street that time. I was like, okay, I know what to expect now.
I know what I'm doing.
Right?
Yeah, we got
I'm
this.
professional now.
Hey, you man, just for doing it again. Try that a second time. Oh yeah.
You see,
Like, I got it.
I used to have those short skis.
Raven Sky Daisy.
Yo,
My man.
what up? What up?
What is up?
You got an OG in the house.
Major OG. Oh,
Damn. What you been up to, Raven? How you been, man? Holy cow. Good to see you, my man.
now we just need to be blessed with the grace of Crypto Mom.
The mums.
Mums.
Where's the mums? Mum's the word.
Right? I need to know if she just bought a Bitcoin. The
Yeah,
market
'cause
is
it
going
crashed.
down.
Is now the time.
Craziness.
Right?
Thank you, Golden Wolf. Yes.
Yes.
Smash that like
The
feed.
peeps.
Smash him.
Dang right.
And if you don't like the show, smash it twice. It really lets YouTube know that you
Right.
fucking hate us.
Love it. Haven't seen moms in a good minute.
I know.
Yes,
I know.
either.
I know she like buried down herself in work, and she hasn't resurfaced since.
She made a post in the DCA Discord a couple months back, just saying that she was doing good and everything, but that was about it.
So she popped her nose up for a little fresh air.
That was it. That was it.
Yeah.
You know, just letting us know that she was still alive.
Right, I'm still here.
Hey guys, I'm alive, working.
Bye.
It was about the same time Peter popped up again.
It was a few months. It was about a month or so right before, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Hey, Raven, are you still doing any of that Photoshop art? That's what I want to know.
Photoshop.
Photoshop. Dude.
He's
Okay, so
farming,
for those
man.
of you who don't know, okay, Raven Sky has been in the community for a long ass time, and he was one of the most
triple OGs.
sought after Photoshop
Nope.
artists. all right.
Yeah, I have a couple of his original pieces on one of my hard drives.
I know. Raven keeps on saying that he's busier than all get out.
Oh yeah.
Since 2017.
Like seriously, check it out.
Been that long?
I
Jeez.
I have the.
I know, man. Like seeing that, I'm like, that's 2021. Oh,
I got the bit. I got the survive art as my background on my phone.
Nice.
You know.
Wow, you got too many apps on your home screen now.
I do. I got a lot of stuff going on. Business, social media.
It's called
Big-
folders.
Yeah.
Look into it.
I don't know. I like a blank one. You know, just pull up the menu.
Those were the
It was
days,
an article
y'all.
that Facebook just logged everybody out of their Facebooks. Check your guys' phones and see if it logged you out.
It's probably
Logged me
because they
out.
canceled a bunch of people's accounts who like America.
They just logged me out. Of it.
I don't use track. I don't use Trackbook.
Trackbook,
No, mine's still good.
scan
What's that?
book.
I only really use it to
FBI book.
Because
for the
must be
messenger.
must be if you're in Ohio.
Yeah,
ad campaigns.
weird.
Yeah, don't
'Cause
worry.
you-
It's just
because you don't
FBI
have the
book
real
doing a
OSUs
data.
there.
FBI book's doing a data dump. Don't worry.
Data dump of Ohio registry only.
Well, you know, all we need to do is repeal that 230 section.
Hey,
we
we
can all
miss you.
start
We
suing
miss
these
you
guys.
too, Raven.
No,
Definitely.
even if you're like, oh, I'm not gonna use Facebook. Everywhere you see a Facebook logo and you log in, that Facebook logo is data tracking whatever device touched it. It doesn't matter if you clicked on it or not. Their
You don't
logo
even have to have a
just
Facebook account. yeah.
Nope. And they're going to log your IP address. They're going to link all your IP addresses together, your computer, whatever. And
Yep.
they said that
network you're
whatever network you're on, and they say that it's so that whenever you do make an account, when you do, that they already have the data started on you.
That's bullshit.
I was watching the most recent.
That's why they keep
hearings.
on getting hit with so many federal questioning.
They're doing
Yeah,
bad
that's
boy
why he has
naughty
to keep
stuff.
on facing the music.
But it's a privately owned company, so if you don't want your data to be abused, then
Yeah, but
don't sign up for
they're
it.
they're teeter-tottering anti-privacy laws right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because not only that, they're coordinating with Google, YouTube, Twitter. Like they're all coordinating together.
Yep.
And they're like, well, it sounds to us like that's exactly what you're doing. He's like, I'll get back to you on that. I'll get back to you. Like he
You
would
guys
never
seen Black
commit
Mirror, right?
to
He
anything.
can't legally answer any of it.
If you see
Yeah,
Black
because
Mirror, you
it's-
know what's coming.
Yeah.
Your social score.
I watched part
Oh
of it.
man,
Yeah.
dude,
You will
I
have
am
a
not
social
ready for
score.
that.
in your
Hello,
lifetime.
China.
Oh yeah, it's around the corner.
Yeah. Do you want to not ride this train to DC because your social score doesn't let you?
Right. My wife has
Think about
actually got a
that.
couple other things she wants me to watch pertaining to Facebook and these social media giants abusing their powers.
Oh yeah.
It's disgusting, but we let it
Building
happen.
profiles
So,
without your
I'll
consent.
go ahead and share with you guys one of the apps that I have been playing around with as an alternative. So there's Rumble, which is a YouTube alternative, and then there's also MeWe. That
MeWe
No.
sounds
Yep.
kind of perverted.
it sounds weird, but I will say that the
Chinese on it?
no.
No,
It's-
no, I just heard about this like in the last week. The MeWe.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's been going around right now is that like basically Google Play already took down one of the alternative social media sites apps because like, oh, you don't want to use ours. Well, we're gonna go ahead and discontinue and take you off of our Play Store so nobody can download your app. Yeah.
Don't touch my wee.
So anyway, so MeWe
It's my wee.
was actually
MeWe.
looking at it, and so there's a messenger that's a lot like Telegram for each group that you join. But there's
Is it encrypted?
They also have Facebook group type groups as well.
See-
as far as encryption, I haven't had a chance to go that deep into
You see,
it.
that's why I use
But that's where a lot of
Signal
people
app.
are moving.
I use Signal app. That's all
I have
encrypted,
Signal.
and you can sit there and make phone calls, message people. It is awesome. And then Proton Mail, because that is the Swiss bank accounts of emails. If you lose your password with Proton Mail, even the devs of Proton Mail are going to be like, make a new account.
Yeah, sorry.
You want an alternative to
You lost all your shiz.
to Twatter? Mastodon.
I've been looking into Mastodon.
Yeah. I've been on Mastodon. Nixops is one of the devs for Mastodon.
I've been looking at it, and I'm like, one of the guys that I follow who is big into Linux distros and stuff like that. He actually just got banned from Mastodon, but yeah.
What?
You have to do
Which
something
is
major.
he got. It was over the election stuff. And it's not that he got banned from Mastodon. He got banned from the channel in Mastodon.
Oh,
because Mastodon's Mastodon's the platform, and you got channels.
Right, you've gotta put something because I talked with Nixops over that because he's one of the devs. He's like you really got to do something for us, the devs, to kick you.
Yeah, you got to do something extremely illegal.
So Raven just asked, "Are you guys using Gab yet?"
Broad daylight.
Gab.
I've been looking into it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to take the polar plunge quite yet.
Yeah, I mean, if you're on one of these sites, you could be labeled enemy of the state.
Yeah.
They take you to concentration camp to re-educate you, you know?
Oh, you mean FEMA, right?
No, it's called Guantanamo Bay. It is a paradise vacation spot.
Paradise vacation.
Healthcare is free there.
Well,
right.
These apps and everything are nice.
On the beach, you're surrounded on all sides by water. It's fantastic.
Your ISP is still tracking you. So unless you guys are firewalled up and all that stuff, your ISP is still tracking you. So it doesn't matter if you.
Thank God I've got like hardcore ISP.
Yeah, because especially
I'm
phone ISP.
Step in the sand.
The only time I am my stuff's not like protected is whenever I'm on my phone out of my house. But in the house, yeah, my ISP is all private.
Lock it down.
Locked now. I had issues with my mining rigs.
It's really funny too.
Peter Stone just messaged in the Discord and said his comments are disabled in the live stream.
What?
My live stream or my live chat's like going super, super slow. Like it's almost like no one's even in here.
All right.
Then you guys will say something from the live
let's do a test.
chat, and then
I'm refreshing.
Everybody put FA in the chat.
Drop the FA. Yes. We haven't seen an FA bomb going on yet.
What's wrong with you guys?
God.
Oh, and thank you for whoever gave us the dislike. We appreciate you.
No shit.
That's how we know we've made it.
I know. Right?
I love you a little extra, a little bit extra more.
All right, the
person
FAs
that
are
just
coming
joined
in.
the Discord.
I see one FA from Gundy.
I see them all coming in. Breton.
Oh, you got to refresh, Chris.
Jason.
You're on that lagged out California internet. They have to track you before they can.
I'm on the California.
Right, that's California.
We gotta track you first.
Cauliflower Ornia.
There we go.
Cauliflower Ornia.
It's time for another announcement.
Oh.
DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yo.
Oh yeah. I like the way he said it.
Oh, too funny.
Say it again.
DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Best radio voice ever.
You have violated terms of service.
Used to that sound. That sound's only coming in your ears.
I did see that, Tech Man. Interesting. I didn't know if it was real or not.
Oh, thank you, Jason Osborne. We appreciate it, buddy.
You.
You're fucking awesome. All of you in the chat, you're fucking awesome.
Right.
Oh, we got.
It's crazy.
No way.
Wasn't
That's
it?
crazy.
Was it a congresswoman or something that did it?
Won't go anywhere, probably. I don't know. It's crazy though. He's
I
only
don't
been in
think it's gonna
for.
go anywhere.
Yeah, that one
think it is.
congresswoman did that shit day one, man.
Yeah.
She
yeah,
said
I
she was
thought it
going
a
to.
woman.
Good
They
for
need
her.
to, man. He's dirty.
Greeny. Yeah.
The Biden crime family. Where's Hunter?
Sniffing cocaine off looking flat.
He was into crack. Get it right. It wasn't
Yeah.
hookers and blow. It was hookers and rocks.
You like crack?
Rocks.
Rocks, blow.
Get the crack
Kill
crawl.
that
Makes it a
radio.
little
Turn
bit
off
better.
them lights.
You can
Makes it
do
a little
carpet
bit better.
fibers trying to find rocks. It's horrible. Horrible.
Fucking ridiculous.
Top full of nasty. Dang right it was, man.
What, you got Verge on there?
No, they're talking. He's talking about
Spank
Hunter's
chain.
laptop. Hunter's laptop. Whenever
Right?
they
Did he
got
have
a hold of it.
Did he have Verge? Because I heard that.
No,
That's,
he
that's
had a whole
what
bunch
that-
of. He had a whole bunch of
Prawn.
underage prawn, man.
Oh,
Yeah, full of the nasty.
yeah.
Well,
and nothing
look at his
happens
dad.
to him.
Hello.
And nothing happened
Yeah.
to them. So
He's a smart
No,
man.
that's the point. Where is he? You don't really see him right now. He's kind of just.
Maybe he's just smoking one crack somewhere.
Just
right,
one
right.
crack.
You
Yeah. You don't want to smoke 2 or 3 cracks.
right. But his rock
Just
is
on a
the,
real good binge
his
right
his
now.
rock is the size of his head though.
Like Dave Chappelle's show. It's like a size of a basketball.
Right. I just need some more of those crack balls.
Yeah, I agree.
You guys
Tech
got any
Man.
more than WikiLeaks?
Dude, speaking of WikiLeaks, I was listening to
Free Assange.
I was watching CNN on my phone because I was bored, but I also needed to find out what the fuck's
CNN.
actually going
That's
on.
really
I know,
bored.
I know.
I know, you
Anyway,
must have
they
been
were talking
stressed.
about-
You must like
The
really
pardons.
hated your job at that point.
They were talking about the pardons and who didn't get pardoned. Julian Assange being one, and I didn't even hear Edward Snowden.
He
Well,
said that
I'm
he
pissed
would.
about the Lion King, and I'm personally writing a fucking letter.
He
Telling
said
you
that he
now.
was not going to pardon Snowden because of the fact of
Tiger King.
yeah, he released secret documents, and Assange
But-
is looked at as the
And
enemy of the state.
Snowden's also said that he doesn't want to come back. He said, "No, I'm
You
good."
have to come back. But
Don't
see, here's
blame
the
him,
thing.
man.
Even if
No
they
one
don't,
just
he
started
said,
knows.
Jesus.
look, if you look at the documents that I released, every court ruling has said that everything that the government was doing was illegal. So who did I betray? If it was violating the rights of the American people, who
Pretty good point.
was I a traitor to?
Pretty good point.
It's all tit for tat, man. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Well, come on,
He's just,
the
he's just
the
an enemy
head,
of the state. He's not
the
an
head
enemy of the
director
people.
of the head director of the CIA, point blank in a court hearing, said that he was not wiretapping the United States. And then
on
after,
that
and then
note, we're
after
probably
the
getting
after
crushed
Snowden,
by YouTube
Right.
again.
after
Like last
Snowden,
week.
after
Here we go, man.
right, and then as Snowden came out with what he said, and then they backpedaled, going, "Yeah, but we don't save this this data. We just use the metadata behind it." Yeah.
Tyrone 2024.
Hey, listen, I work in a lot of data centers, and these guys are storing everything.
It's policy.
Literally.
They got to make somebody pay.
Everything.
Exactly, man. Correctamundo. It's policy. Somebody's got to pay.
And it's
It's
never
not
going
going
to be them.
to. No,
Like,
exactly.
it's
not going to be
ridiculous.
them.
Every tweet, every text, every website, anything you've ever gone to on any of your profiles is all there.
They say that the way that the FBI and the CIA say it is that they don't track what you said as an American.
but they
they'll
have
do
a
it.
reference.
No, what they're doing is they're looking when they say metadata, they're not talking about the direct conversation. They don't give a shit about that. They can guess what you were talking about and be pretty accurate because they're not stupid.
AI
But
is pretty good these days.
what they're logging in is who did you text, what number, where were they, were they on the blacklist? How often did you get a hold of that person? They're just logging just the sequence of events. Not as an American, they can't do that. And what's kind of funny about that, and Snowden touched upon this, and he's like, yeah, we can't do it, but there's nothing that stops us from paying other countries for the information that they collected because they're allowed to do that to another country. But here in the United States, they can't do that to us without a warrant.
See, everybody I always talk to, they're like, I don't care if they're watching me. I don't have anything to hide.
And
like, that's fine. But eventually, one time, you'll be questioned by an authority, and then all of literally everything will be held in account.
But
regardless, it's principle.
I forget which president did it, but one of them separated the CIA from being able to store the data themselves. So now they make the phone company keep all that record.
ISPs, Amazon, Microsoft.
Yep. They're making all of them
they
store that data for them.
Google.
Because this
Apple.
way they can't just reach in and grab that information. They're only able to sequester through court, through the court system, to be able to get that information out. I mean, it makes it a little better, but you're talking about something that shouldn't be happening is now just a pinch in a better place, but it's still bad.
Especially with all this this new jargon coming out from the supreme leaders. They're saying, certain people need to be re-educated or be held accountable. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, so if we don't agree with you, we're obviously enemies of the state then.
Yep.
Which that's not American. Come on.
That's China. I know.
That's not
American.
American.
They said that they weren't going to do that in Hong Kong, and like a few months ago, they started busing people out to education camps.
And if you don't like me, you should have the freedom to be able to go outside of your house and shout that I hate this guy, I want to crap down his neck, and have no, actual legal repercussions on this. Right.
As long as you just end every statement with, in my opinion.
Yeah, everything is going to be a op-ed piece now for the rest of the time, because no one's going to be able to actually say something truthful without being persecuted.
Right.
Sounds like
Just
great
total
thing.
horse crap when you think about it.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready. Let's do it. Get your black boots and your hammers and sickles, and let's do it.
And don't forget the papers. Where are the papers?
You cannot leave your state. Go back to your town.
You tried to come off your block without papers.
Just to dip a toe in the water real quick, the WHO did say that the PCR tests were running at too many cycles, providing too many false positives.
Good.
So guess what happens? The new PCR tests are going to come out, and the infection rate is going to plummet. And guess who's going to take credit for it?
Oh, yeah. Pfizer and Moderna.
Yep. And they're going to be like, look, the vaccine works, but don't trust those guys because they're fooling you.
One of the biggest facilities that makes the vaccine caught on fire and burnt down.
What?
You see that?
No.
Over in India.
No, I didn't see that, but awesome.
Yeah.
I hope nobody was in it. I hope nobody was in it and didn't get hurt.
5 people died.
Oh.
Oh, that sucks.
They assassinated. They assassinated
5
5 people and burned a building down before they had to take liability. Gotcha.
Sleepy Joe gonna take credit.
They are, man. Seriously,
Yeah.
like this, you can't rewrite this stuff. Like,
Oh yeah,
the
Joe
fact
Biden's
that
gonna be like, I won, just like me and Obama won with SARS that magically went away on its own. We won.
just disappeared one day. And it's funny because Amazon waited till like the day Joe Biden took office to be like, oh, we can help out with the vaccine dispersion.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, well, thanks a lot. You could have done that months ago, right?
Right. You could have done that with Trump, but you got your head up your own political ass that we're gonna take politics over people.
Yeah, it's horrible. Like,
That's how it's always been.
This is not how unity and equal rights are happening. They're like, oh, unity this, unity that. They're like, I don't see any unity anywhere. The first thing you did was let 10,000 illegal immigrants come into this country during a pandemic. Way to go!
And fucked a whole bunch of people with the Keystone pipeline. A lot of people I know lost their jobs very first fucking day.
And you know what's also funny? Who's been accumulating train infrastructure for the past 10 years?
Who's that?
Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
Because when you can't use a pipeline, you have to do it by train.
Yep.
He owns the
Talk
military.
about 5D chess
place
and
down
puppet
here in Ohio.
masters. Go check out Warren Buffett. That dude is smart guy.
He bought out the company my mom works at.
Vitalik, my buter, and he's like, "Whoa, the stream didn't get shut down by the Nazi party currently in power.
No, we're waiting. I'm waiting.
we're still
coming.
running."
Nick Diesel. I think it's safe to say we won't see Trump's tax reports. Yeah, I don't think we'll see him either.
Elon's taking over. Oh yeah, he is.
Thomas Jackson says, "Nice hoodie. Got mine the other day."
Nice.
Do we just need to put on our OA entrance?
Oh, mine's upstairs.
Well, go get it.
Well,
Where's Yashnik at? He hasn't seen this.
Yashnik. Hey, Yashnik. They're gonna think we're a cult now, guys. We're all
Right.
wearing the same stuff.
Whoa, I don't have,
That's
I don't
right,
have one of
man.
them hoodies.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Like what TechMan says. He says, "I hope I can donate my salary one day instead of needing it so people can gripe about my income."
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Vitalik is like, so did Aeon die today? You say smart things when you're muted, dude.
I know. it notified me the moment I started talking.
Smart things.
I mean, technically, no. I don't know. It's. I don't know.
They're gonna make sure
I'm
there's
watching
no,
this one to see how it's gonna play out.
It looks like the devs are gonna make sure there's no bugs in there, but it's gonna be more the community just writing it out. But they're not gonna actively do stuff anymore.
What it looked like
It looks like
from
the
like the reading of the article.
Yeah. It doesn't look like they're like Aeon's dead. They're just. It's now gonna be a zombie project.
It'll die slowly.
Yeah.
You guys think so for real? Did Yashnik say something about it?
No, the
Per the website.
Yep.
Oh no.
No. Well, I'll say that the hoodie's
So.
still rather nice. Look, he even has like thumb holders.
Oh, I didn't even notice
Oh,
that.
my words. Yeah.
That's how you know you're trendy too.
I
Oh,
know,
wow.
right?
Wow.
It's soft though.
It is something.
Oh yeah.
Feels like a sticker on here though.
It's like you just come up. Yeah, it's got a
Yeah.
thumb hole.
Gotta get
Good
some,
guy, biker.
some embroidery on there. instead.
What up, my buddy?
Yo, what's up? What's up?
My barber told me it's a good buy. You heard this coin called Ethereum? Oh, good guy, man.
When your barber is talking about crypto, you should be selling.
Right.
Oh yeah, true that. Yeah.
You need to be
Or-
one step ahead of your barber.
or if your dentist asks you about Dentacoin, you need to start selling. Not that you should have Dentacoin. I'm saying you should start selling Bitcoin.
My kid's doctor, last time we were there to see him, he had an Ethereum sticker on his computer.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gaining traction.
When's
know,
He
Connect
said Bitcoin
4.0
was
coming
lame
out?
and he's only interested in Ethereum. I said, well, mister, you're lame. I'm changing my kid's doctors.
We need to spin
I'm
up,
changing my kids out.
spin up some BitConnect 4.0. Let's do it.
How lame was that? Well, you can't take profits and spend it on Ethereum. You dick.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I hope you prosper. But I'm still changing my kid's doctor. I asked my dentist to get me a quote on.
A platinum grill set, and he said he was, happy for me. and very confused.
Why his mom's yelling at him for not telling him to buy crypto?
Oh man, poor Vita's mom.
See, the problem is I
Bermudas.
told my family to buy crypto, 5 years ago, and they're like, "Oh,
That's a scam.
what is that? That's like magical internet money."
Oh no, my family's like, oh, that's all a Ponzi scheme. It's gonna go to zero. I'm like, all
Yeah.
right, cool.
Well, so's the fiat.
I
That's
know
probably got nothing.
I know where you're gonna sit at. Have fun staying poor.
Gotta hedge, man. You gotta hedge against. Dude, I swear we're gonna hit hyperinflation this year. It's gonna be like overnight. Like gas has already gone up ridiculously. Like it's up like 50 cents a gallon where I live. Just in like 4 days.
Well, now that we're gonna have to rely
Nice
on everybody
shink.
else but ourselves to have gas,
The answer is none, Shink.
Right. It's always none. You
Anyone,
lost it
anyone
on a
ever
Bitcoin.
asked that question?
You lost
Which
it on a
Bitcoin you
Bitcoin.
own? I don't own any Bitcoin.
How come you always talk
Bitcoins,
about it? Well, I
coins.
had some at one point in time. Don't go boating with any of your Bitcoin stuff. It's not recommended.
Like,
Yeah.
you say, yeah, I sold at the bottom. I was an idiot.
Of the lake.
It's where my guns are too.
the lake.
It sucks.
Yeah, the 89 ETH block today. Yeah, dude, that's nuts, dude. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, and they wanna sit there and burn those fees. So with that being said,
It's
you
kind of
still
like
would
what he was talking about here.
you still would have to pay the fees, but instead of the fees going to the miners to basically tip them,
They just burn it.
you're just gonna burn it because they're more worried. They don't care about the miners. They care more about watching profitability on the coin go up.
No,
They're
that
try-
and hyperinflation. I mean, I get it.
There is no limit on ETH.
No?
None.
No caps, right?
There's no supply cap. Ethereum Foundation doesn't even know how many Ethereum are really out there.
So he says he's a good
That's
guy
insane.
biker. You say you're okay with the ETH gas going away.
The ETH gas is not going away.
Was it tipping?
It's gonna the fee is gonna stay there. That's what people don't understand. They're like, oh yeah, it's okay. I'm cool with that.
Gas burning.
They're gonna
is
burn the
way
fee.
to counter the supply.
Don't be telling people that, good guy biker.
No, it's
Yeah.
not gonna do anything to the price, and people don't realize this. Just I mean, okay, let's put it this way. Stellar Lumens burned half of their token supply. It barely did anything for their price. The price was
Yeah.
already factored in for it. It's the same thing with Ethereum.
Panda, you're only gonna respond when
That's it.
when good guy biker comes on. Come on, Panda.
I mean, we all know how
You
long you've been
Canucks,
mining
man.
for.
You Canucks gotta stick together. I get it.
Jay, what did you do?
I'm about to find 600E.
That's what Tech Man just said. He's about to find
good guy.
600 ETH.
Why you
Ethereum
don't tell.
Ethereum has already factored this all in. You're not because the people still have to spend that fee. It doesn't mean anything.
Panda, I just got in my car.
I mean,
Panda knows what's up.
Ethereum. I mean, people need to realize what between Bitcoin and Ethereum, what the real difference is. Is that Bitcoin's supposed to be digital gold, where Ethereum is supposed to be the next generation of the internet. And with them doing this to the miners, whenever Ethereum becomes really profitable for the stakers, how long until they decide to screw the stakers? Because what they're trying to propose is like basically, hey, thank you for getting us all the way to the end of the game plan. We're going to go ahead and demote you now, and you need to finish. You need to finish what you're doing so that we can launch this. We're not quite ready, but we really don't need you here at the same time. But I mean, it's like if you're gonna sit there and do a token burn, you might as well just stop doing the gas fee altogether. There's no necessity for it. None. with the way that they're saying is that if the miners aren't getting it, you don't need
it. Good guy.
You don't need the fee to process anything, because then at that point you're proving that the network is only congested because Ethereum can't handle it, not that the fees aren't there.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So, but yeah, with an unknown supply of Ethereum, they don't know. They're hoping that this token burn is going to increase price, but then you're just talking about a pump.
How though? How is it going to increase price?
If you
doesn't make it scarce, it doesn't do anything.
Well,
throw away money.
Well, no, they're trying. The token burns is supposed to make it a deflationary asset class.
Bullsmith.
And they don't even know how many Ethereum is actually out there.
That's what I mean. It's not going to
so,
work.
and that's my point.
I agree, good guy biker. He's hitting good points. You know, it's not about the burning of gas. It's about the market perceptives. He goes, it's about motivating people to move over to the new fork, ETH 2.0. He goes, worst case is if people don't fork over, like they don't switch, to ETH 2.0 and they keep their ETH tokens and they don't switch. He goes, imagine how bad that would be for ETH if we ended up with ETC, ETH 1.0, and ETH 2.0.
It won't do anything between
buyers,
but between
dude, that in itself would destroy.
I don't know, and this is the reason why
if that happened.
I'll interject it this way. I don't think it's going to be quite like that, because Ethereum and an Ethereum Classic split the miner base up. So this time they're abandoning the miners, so they're not going to have to worry about splitting the hash rate because they've already centralized their staking. Because there's only so many pools that will allow you to stake, and unless you own your own server equipment at your own house or at your job that you can utilize, that's your service, you're using Amazon, web service or something like that. There's like 3 different major cloud services that you can sit there and use, and the majority of them are using AWS.
So is ETH 2.0 going to be easier to build on? Is it going to make it easier for all these people to just build on top of it? And
the only thing that it's going to do is that they're hoping that with the staking model, that they'll be able to control the gas fee on 2.0, so that it doesn't cost as much to create anything on the network.
So what happens to all the other projects that are built on top of Ethereum? What happens when
they are going to be? They'll have this is where the fork will come in. So you'll have people that will prefer to stay on the old chain and will stay with the miners. But what they're going to do is before they leave the Ethereum 1.0, they're going to nuke it. So they're going to make it to where the mining side of it is not going to be worth it. And then once there's no mining on that side, the devs can't build anything on it, and they'll either have to find a new chain or they're going to have to migrate over to 2.0. They're forcing this onto people, which is just another way of
I like what Good Guy Biker's got going on over here.
So,
I want to read those dev pages.
Yeah, there's like 248 pages.
Yeah.
So
that's some light reading for the toilet, though. Where I do my best reading,
where I do my best thinking.
Probably where Jay does his best trading.
Oh yeah. How do you know? How do you know his green screen's not in his bathroom?
He's already on the toilet. What are you talking about?
I'm sitting on the shitter right now.
Well, there's people already talking about whenever Ethereum does this, they're already talking about forking it.
I mean,
Forking Ethereum.
Yep.
They fork it just by people
Forkers.
not switching chains.
Yep.
Forkers.
You know what I mean? People just everybody just keeping ETH as it is would fork the chain.
I mean, considering that only half of the pools out there
It's the same
are
thing that happened with Ethereum Classic and ETH. People kept the coins.
Yep.
and then developed on it.
Well, I think that we should definitely come back to that after we take a look at the 248 pages for sure.
Yeah, I was seeing some earlier. They were looking at it like a time bomb.
Yep.
Of if you
The Ice Age event.
If you don't move your coins over, then you will lose your coins, and they will burn them.
Oh yeah,
that's some crazy shit. Right there.
Yeah, they're talking about forcing this migration over. It'll take a team of devs to basically actually fork Ethereum.
They're discussing it now on the dev calls. No shit.
Yep.
Man. Fuck, man. That's crazy shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, in one hand, it sucks, but in the other hand, everybody's known this was going to come. Everybody knows that Vitalik Buterin thinks that mining is a waste of resources. So with that being said, I mean, yes, it's irritating to me as a miner that they're proposing these EIPs.
He posted a link. Good guy, you can't see it. You're not in mod.
So
send it to me on Twitter.
It's like one of those things of it sucks and everything, but you know everybody knew this was going to happen at some point.
Yeah, you can send it to Mikkel either on Twitter or down the Discord. Join the Discord and send him a DM down below.
He doesn't do Discord. Just message me on Twitter, dude.
There you go. So real quick before this disappears completely and we forget about it, Replicant7, welcome to the chat, buddy. He says, what are your top moonshots for the next couple of years?
BTC.
Bitcoin.
BTC.
Bitcoin.
88.
Litecoin. Bitcoin.
Think.
Not
Bitcoin.
financial advice.
Why would you say the Polkadot?
Just because everybody loves it.
You do know who the head dev is of Polkadot, right?
No.
So you haven't done any of your research. Tisk.
I don't
All
know
he
how
does is
that-
trade it, okay? And he
So
Oh, it's been a hell of a trade, Lacey.
The dev from Polkadot is Gavin. He is one of the Ethereum developers.
Yep. There's only like really a
your
handful.
pick of Cardano. He's also a Ethereum miner. I mean, not he's an Ethereum dev. He's actually has a set of
Storm
code that's
dev is
still actually being used by like 2% of the mining community.
I'm really gonna laugh when ETN Electronium is $1 million a coin.
Yeah,
man.
I'll believe that happens whenever Siacoin pumps up to there too.
Going all in on XYO.
Yeah.
And helium floats up to the upper stratosphere.
I actually like helium, but I don't think it's gonna be anything like crazy huge. You know what I mean? It might go up to $5 again or something. But
That's probably like like
I hope it does.
That's probably like XYO, right?
yeah. At least the devs for helium are actually doing something, and they're not just a bunch of lying, scammy fucks like the guys running XYO.
Well, no, XYO, they got a product. It's
they got a product.
It's made to track everybody and store
it's
it
still working,
so that
yeah.
you know
And
where
then you can
everybody
get a
walks to.
subscription and pay them to track you.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Well,
it's
see,
better
here's the
tracking.
thing. The reason they're all making fun of XYO is because I actually looked into it because my dad chose to look into that instead of XRP. Thank God.
I had a Sentinel hanging off my phone for a while.
He would have done better than he would have done better than XRP.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah. So, anyway, I actually received a notice. Like, I was literally not using the app or anything like that, but I got a notification that I had visited Stater Brothers, and there was like 20 coins waiting for me. You know.
Yeah, you can go in and scan stuff at the store now. They'll give you a list of shit that is scannable, and you walk into the store and just pick it up and scan it, and boom, you get 1 million XYO coins for the scan. Doesn't help that 1 million coins is literally worth like a quarter of a penny.
Yeah.
You want a low cap coin? Just get some Doge instead.
All you need to do is wait for it to go up to a penny, and you're fucking rich.
Right?
That day ever comes.
Yeah, good guy biker. The XRP is not a pump anymore. It's now a flaming garbage can dump.
It's a giant poop.
Hey, you guys smell that?
Engine coin, they're doing some cool stuff. I like them.
It'll never
Engine.
Engine will never really kick off the way people think. They're too much in competition with Steam, and Steam won't ever use that because there's no incentive to have anybody operate outside of their ecosystem.
Yeah.
They just got to be better.
Steam used to have Bitcoin.
Yep.
You used to be able to buy and sell stuff on Steam for Bitcoin.
Yep.
But then they stopped liking that because it gave people the option to stop using
Their platform the way that they intended it. Yep.
their currency.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're not going to use our native token? Well, fuck you.
Yep.
I mean, that's the problem these days. Everyone's got their own name. And they refuse anything but.
Elon returned my Bitcoin
Oh,
for the Model X reservation.
Uh-huh.
No way.
What?
He really returned it? Like dollar value or Bitcoin value?
I honestly
Hope he was a baller and gave back the Bitcoin value.
Right.
If you want
Glad he
to
did.
guys and be safe, you need to go buy land right now. Because when all the money
Wow.
goes away, you need to have possessions.
When he bought it, it was $8,300 for Bitcoin. He goes, they took it and they gave it back 1.3 years later. So I mean, you're up. So they gave it back and you're up.
He said
That's
that the SEC did not let them.
Wow.
Well, that's some bullshit.
Yep.
Oh shit.
But Doc's like, the government will take your land.
The government will tell you never owned it.
Do that.
You think you
Well,
own
it
your
sucks
house?
that they
No.
stopped you because you don't live in the U.S. So the SEC stopped you because Tesla's a U.S. company.
Yep.
That sucks. That's the reason why. Good.
Where will you be when fiat goes to zero?
Oh,
It's not a matter of if, it's when. All currencies go to zero.
I agree, dude. This is that Bitcoin can now buy me a Tesla.
Yeah.
I bet. Especially the X.
You need land with air rights and water rights. That way, even the government can't freaking fly over your property.
No, they still will if you don't you don't have a military to enforce it. They'll still do flyovers. Be like,
Yeah,
what
man,
you
you
gonna
just-
do to us? You're gonna shoot us out of the sky and declare war?
Yeah, you just have service to air on your property.
That's a declaration of war. And then they
air
come.
rights, fair point, brother. But it's tough to get air rights around here. Air rights, man.
No drones allowed.
Right.
Well, that's like wherever the ex-presidents are no-fly zone. Like even Bush still has a no-fly zone where he. I mean, it's a whole like centralized spot. It's still there.
Yep.
Faux show.
That's how you can track them, though, too.
You got two $25,000 tickets for drones. You told them to take you to civil court. I want to hear the story. What happened?
Oh, it depends. If it's a bigger drone, you have to kind of have a license to fly it.
Yeah, FCC bullshit, ain't it?
Yep.
Regulations with certain
Not
drones.
the deepest when I don't need a license.
Oh, he said they admitted they did not want to charge me. They just wanted to leverage my audience for awareness.
That's insane.
Wow.
That's
But
right.
yeah, plus if you're monetizing your drone footage, like you gotta have a license for that too.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And hoops to jump through, you know. It's just concealed carry. Like they don't just let you conceal carry, even if it's legal in your state. You still gotta apply and get a license for it.
Yep.
Unless you live in a state where you have a lawful
Constitutional carry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lawful.
well,
where I
Law,
live,
Open
constitutional
carry is a different
Open
story.
carry.
carry.
Which mean-
Constitutional carry means you can carry concealed without a permit.
yeah, I'm not in one of those cool states. I applied for my FUD card like 7-8 months ago. Still haven't gotten it.
Well, I got my what recently, and it 7 months to get that too.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay, there's a question for you. He's like, okay, Bitcoin boys, are we going PU from here or down? Or I guess that means up.
All right, J-Bo, it's about time for me to get out of here too. So I feel you, bud.
Yep. I'm thinking we're about to break down.
Can't go under 33,000, guys. If we close under 33,000, that's going to go even lower. So the longer we stay where we're at, the better.
We're gonna start putting in lower highs and lower lows.
I would like to personally see us get back over the 21-day moving average. We get back up there. Like I said, we're still in good shape. We're still on track as of right now to move up again. But
I'm cool to crush a solar too. You know, a 90%,
$1,000 Bitcoin.
a 90% correction. I'm happy with.
watch the 50-day moving average. If we dip below that and we get a daily closing candle underneath that moving average, all hell will break loose.
Yeah,
What's the levels? What's the levels after 33?
Shit, 20.
Well, 20 is the obvious one.
The 50-day moving average is at 28,600 area. That's the lowest, the worst lowest I'm going to say right now. We could dip down to that potential area, and hopefully we reject and get a nice bounce off that moving average, and we typically do. So be watching. That's where you would take your long positions, not financial advice. And hopefully we get back above that 21-day. I know when we test the 21-day, I'm going to try to short it.
Good guy
Oh, yeah.
biker. Yes, I do want that. So, Spilly guy.
I just posted it. I just posted it like a second ago.
Did you?
Where's the medium post?
Where'd you?
It's in the
So Jason
Bitcoin
Osborne
dominance
asks,
way
what is your
down.
guys' opinion about the government wanting to push more regulations on cryptocurrency?
Good luck.
Pretty much. Look, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing, okay? Because if they're trying to push regulation, it gives legitimacy to cryptocurrency. All right? And if they're trying to say, oh, you can't own Bitcoin, well, there's always workarounds.
Yeah, I mean, buy cocaine, but you can still get it on almost every street corner in America.
It's all sold by the
That's a good
CIA.
Yeah. You're just putting money back in Congress people's pockets when you buy in America, though.
Right.
Yeah, shakes
whale alert.
from my cold, dead hands. It sounds almost pro 2A right there.
That can be arranged, sir.
That's a possibility, Will Alert.
Yeah, I think so. That's a good possibility.
Yeah.
That's right, Vida. Everyone's always worried about Bitcoin for being, used for nefarious purposes.
Yeah, but you don't want to use all your dirty fiat. You might need to make a makeshift straw.
You definitely can't roll up a Bitcoin.
And we all know
Can't
that the
roll up
most
a Bitcoin.
common one is $100 bill. You got to make yourself feel like a baller.
Unless you have.
You know,
one of those
Jason Osborne
$100
asked a
bills.
really interesting question. He said, "How many bitcoins do you think it would take for the U.S. to get out of debt?" LOL. Right now, I actually saw something the other day.
All of it.
Here's the thing: if we
I don't think we
actually
can mine enough.
confiscated the entire U.S. billionaires' money, like every U.S. billionaire confiscated all of their money, we would have enough money to run the country for only 8 months. That's
Right.
it.
But people forget that there's
Don't worry, we'll let
there's,
that sink in.
there's M1 money supply. That's all the cash. Then there's M2, which is all the credit. Then you got M3, which is all the debt. And it's kind of funny that there's more debt than M1 and M2 money supply put together. There's more debt. And that goes on to the asset book somehow. Because
why,
it's collateralized loans.
That's why they're about crypto. They've been using like ledger for a long time. They're like, this isn't any different. What did we do wrong?
So,
Warning.
Anyway, guys, it is 2 hours and 5 minutes after the start of the stream. Want to give a shout out.
I've only got 2 hours and 1 minute. And this is
Well,
according
you know
to OBS. I'm just saying.
This is California, okay? All right, I'm just looking at the clock over here.
Yeah, we didn't start right at 9 o'clock.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. You guys like running
traded us.
late.
Yeah, we have we have
Even
a
though I
tradition.
was in the Zoom
is
chat and I said, "Hey guys,
fashionably
it's
on
7.
time.
I'm gonna go ahead and go." You still took 5 minutes to start.
Yeah.
least.
Exactly.
We're
we
having
have
good
we have a
conversations.
tradition to uphold here. Damn it.
Time, please.
7 o'clock does not mean 7 o'clock.
No.
It's like 7:05, 7:10.
It's
7:20.
according to the Bitcoin standard. Okay, so 10-minute blocks are just a reference. I mean, look at the double spend
Like 4
yesterday.
hours.
We look at yesterday. You know, we had the double spend yesterday on the Bitcoin blockchain.
Don't forget about Dojo.com. Buy today, don't delay.
Yeah.
So, real quick before we go, guys, tomorrow we have Mining After Dark with Brian and Mikkel. You definitely want to check them out. Okay,
He may
We
or
got
may
Art-
not be here tomorrow.
May or may not.
What?
We'll see.
What?
His children have abandoned him for a day.
Oh yeah, take
then you
full
get no
advantage.
excuse. You're free to
Run
be here.
away.
That's what I was saying, Chris. Dude, you understand what I'm
My wife
saying?
is off work too.
Oh, you got all day. You got
Yeah.
exactly. This is only 1 hour. You have the rest of the day.
Mikkel, run away. Run away now.
Smart
Fast
man.
as you can.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, but you can make her happy. You can.
I just bought 5 graphics cards, guys. I gotta take my dues, man.
Take your
But we
dues.
need to talk
You better
about.
sow some seed
my
all
dues.
day long, man.
Yeah. I mean, you're not the Energizer Bunny. You're not gonna last.
Yeah, you gotta
So
be-
we
You
got
don't know that.
we got
I'm
plenty.
younger than you, dude. By
don't care.
quite a
Forgot,
bit.
yeah.
I don't
I'm
care.
young and
20 years
sprightly.
younger than us.
I'm young and sprightly over here.
Eventually, all you're gonna see is gonna be like an old style like gun. You're gonna see a little pop, and a little flag comes out. It says "bang."
That's
Jerking
cool,
the
man. I
gear.
got enough kids anyway.
That's after the 12th time, and you're like, yeah, it's not gonna work after this.
That's right, good guy biker. Take care of the missus. She takes care of you. Dang right. Dang right.
Another clue
She
that
puts
love
up
you
with
in the
my
morning.
nonsense.
Right, but we need to talk about these GPUs you got and how
Oh my gosh.
you know.
Good guy. Ask my wife how she feels about the 1,200 pairs of sneakers I bought this year. I don't know if I want to
Please
ask
tell
that
me you're
question.
joking unless you're like investing.
He's not
in-
joking. He's not joking.
Okay, so you're a shoe trader.
Yes.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. But Jesus,
He's one of the guys that are running the bots. Get him! No, just kidding.
Buy video cards is light
$5,000
work.
shoes.
Yes, it is light work. You have to keep your second wife too. That's
So
a
for
good
those of you in the podcast,
Don't insult me. I am the GPU sis.
according
Don't
to Red
make
Panda,
me
you are
strike you
Raquel's
down
second
with
wife.
with stale hash rates.
I'm gonna deny your cards.
I'm gonna give you
he's-
stale hash rate.
Yeah, and moist air. Your rigs will be rusted.
No. We're gonna keep that mining dry air. You have to put lotion on your hands every day.
Or like 10
yeah, like
or
20.
or more. But only like 1 or 2. Yeah, or like
Well,
10 or
I mean,
20.
we don't even know who Panda. So like he could be like Canadian Mafia. We don't know.
he could be running it like Goodfellas, just robbing a dadgum truck. We don't know.
Fell off the road.
Panda's secret agent. People don't understand. No, they don't. There's a reason why he doesn't show his face. Because if he did, the op would be over.
Right?
Yeah.
You
If he showed his face, like you would never see another Panda video ever again. He would just disappear.
You can't show the Don
Ghost.
off. The Don is somebody you don't see.
That's right. Always in the.
Crazy how that works, right?
Right?
Panda is Big Brother.
Yeah, he's just gonna. He's getting all this info on us. He's just all at once.
Right?
Oh man. Crypto mining system with info. That's it. Panda's Satoshi.
Right?
Show me your face and prove me wrong.
I want to watch him play. Well, you know, there might become a time where he's declassified himself. Who knows?
It's kind of funny that only a handful of us would ever be able to walk into a room with Red Panda and know who he was. Only a handful of us.
Well, if he's talking, I think I would.
Yo, I'm coming
No,
to you, good guy.
no speaking. No, he's just standing there, not a word being said.
Whale alert. Some say he's British.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not from Canada either. I'm almost certain I ran into him at the store the other day. Almost certain it was
Well,
him.
you saw Red Panda? I mean,
Yeah,
was
I
he
think
like
he's from
was he
Ohio.
like was he like
from Ohio.
3 feet tall and furry?
I recognized him mainly by his shoes.
Did he have a
I
tail?
must have missed that episode.
Did he have a tail?
Well, he
Did
took
not.
his shirt off, and I asked him to take his sweater off. My sweater is off.
He was so furry.
Furry.
So furry.
That's good stuff.
Hey,
That's a good
Panda, are you going to donate any of those GPUs?
Nike blue shoes.
I gotta rebuild the computer.
Recognized his
Oh,
leg.
not Nike. They were Adidas shell toes, man. Come on.
Adidas shell. Come on, man. Get the Nike pumps, man.
It's
Panda
just
wears
like
Crocs.
Red Panda wears Crocs. Hashtag confirmed.
Oh God! Oh, that's
I
hilarious.
have 84 gigs. Ouch.
Good
That's
guys,
rough.
like Panda, please explain to Whale it's rude to always retweet my private transactions. well, I have to say, good guy, stop moving like 70 to 5,000
Okay,
Bitcoin,
jeez.
dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, when you see those 27 million transactions.
DCA G string panda wears.
God. Not like
That's
this.
in our private Doge Lord listing.
That's only on our OnlyFans private page, okay?
How did Red get hold of
Panda's,
those?
Panda's a simp for DCA, bro. Come
Yeah. And a hammocks all around.
Good guys, like I do it for the news cycles.
on. Fighting the good fight.
By the way, guys, if you haven't already, definitely go ahead and subscribe to Red Panda Mining. Dude's got an amazing channel. And You can definitely get some Red Panda merch over at dogestore.com, as well as DCA Adventure merch and Serpent X Special Forces merch.
And.
Banana
Yes,
Hammocks
YouTube
in the
channel.
private is in the
YouTube channel.
OnlyFans.
YouTube channel.
Banana Hammocks in the OnlyFans.
He says, "Don't sell."
Oh god, too funny. Too
Oh,
funny.
y'all are insane.
I need Brian. I need to get one of those legit, glasses that Gundy's wearing right now.
Oh, like how I've got.
yes. I need to get a legit pair.
You didn't get one when you went to Georgia, didn't you?
I
Just
did
remember, go to the website.
He was offering these ones then.
Nah,
These were the ones that Peter was selling.
Oh, yeah?
Vita, Red Panda? Never heard of him.
So what's a panda?
There you go. Need to get an official pair of those, the Red Panda mask and the hoodie, and just send it all to him. and the hat. You'd never know it was him.
You see Nem's goatee from a mile away. Yeah, we
gotta put a mask on.
gotta have two hands to cover.
Ooh, put them on your favorite masks.
Ooh,
I wonder which one it is.
I bet you it's the
Reaper.
Reaper.
I
Reaper?
like the Reaper.
Be the Reaper. Pull that off, bro.
You're not gonna get it with the hat on.
Not with the hat on. You gotta take the hat off.
Yeah.
And I just washed these, so it's got that freshly clean smell.
Downy.
You mean it doesn't smell like bad breath? Ooh. It looks so good.
Face replacement mask. I mean, that's like they draw lips on it and stuff.
Man, I love that mask.
Welcome to the purge. Crime will be legal for
Playing
24
that,
hours.
Like on huge ass speaker. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking awesome.
It's legit. You look much better now, man.
Yeah. Look like one of them hoodlums.
Alright, guys. Well, we're rolling out of here. So
You gotta roll. I gotta roll.
I gotta
make
go
up
to
that
work.
one.
Man, this thing smells awesome now that I cleaned it.
thought he was gonna say it
Oh,
smells
yeah.
awful. I was like,
I just cleaned
he
it.
just said he cleaned. That's why I was like, he just said he cleaned it. What
smells
did he
so
clean it
good.
with?
Smells so good.
Yeah, when you
Smells
clean-
like good
He's got a
fabric
box
stuff.
cutter. Look out!
It's like when you pull a gator from like last season out of your closet. You're like, oh.
Oh yeah, that's
Smells like
how.
puffballs.
That's
Later,
kind of how
Panda.
the head sock that I use for my helmet. It's like you pull it
Later,
out and you're
Vito.
like, oh,
In the corner by itself.
wash this first.
Later, good guy biker.
All right, guys. It looks like everybody's rolling
Much
up out
love,
of here,
buddy.
so we're gonna
That's
do the
because
same
we told them
thing.
we were rolling out.
Right.
Time.
We're gonna do it now. We're gonna officially
It's
do
time.
it. It's time. It's time. So
Hey,
guys,
If you haven't already, join the Discord down below. It's free. If you
join the
wanna support us,
Patreon too.
Patreon or dogelord.com to get some really awesome merch. We've been seeing it scrolling in the back of Mikhail's awesome background back there. And everybody's sporting some DCA Adventure merch from Dogelord. So, yeah. Oh, and Red Panda stickers get you 10 more hashes.
Oh.
At least.
Bonus 5 hashes is today. Just today only.
Right.
Bonus 5 hashes today only. You heard it, guys. Dogelord.com. Don't delay by today.
Does not really increase hash power in any way, shape, or form, but it gives you the ability that you think you did.
Like the small little words.
Right,
Little
dude.
commercial.
I can't say it fast enough like they do because they say it and then they speed it up real quick. It's like sold.
Oh,
I'm glad
Red
I
Panda says
ended-
the Red Panda stickers gained me 100 mega hashes.
You heard it here first, guys. Red
Endorsement
Panda
right there.
said His stickers gain him extra hashes.
Woo, nice.
If it doesn't, you can blame Panda.
Right. And with that, guys, we'll definitely see you all tomorrow. Yo.
Peace out, guys. for being here.
5, 4,